Day 4 in our series explaining Styrk's core values. So far we've discussed the importance of multiple perspectives, a constructive environment, and optimism. Today I sit down with Styrk founder Scott Rasmussen to talk about another one of our core values, empowerment.
Well, empowerment is talked about. It means different things to different people. A great example for me came from our very first Styrk newscast, the very first morning briefing you did. Sir Paul McCartney was on talking about and singing about meatless Mondays. And you know, he went on and talked about he doesn't want you to have meat on Mondays, okay, and then he said he wants you to sign a petition so the politicians will do something about it. I'm a Beatles fan. I hate to criticize Sir Paul, but he's wrong. People can stop eating meat on Mondays by themselves. They don't need to influence somebody else to do it. We have the power to change things in our community, in our lives, in our neighborhoods, and we do it best when we act on our own. That's where empowerment comes from.
Styrk, the name of what we're all about, is coming from the Danish word for empowerment. So how does Styrk plan to empower people in the community?
First thing we're going to do is clarify what empowerment means. You know, you have more power when you're acting as a consumer or as a volunteer or as a supporter of some local organization than you do when you interact in the political process. We're going to point out that using this power is the way you can hold others accountable, the way that you can bring about change. We're going to tell these stories. We're going to give you tools to help have an impact in your neighborhood, but mostly it comes from drawing upon the recognition that you have the power to change the world around you.
So let's talk about the social element of the website. How can people get involved on Styrk.com and use this as an empowerment tool?
Well, sure. At Styrk, we don't pretend to have all the answers. We don't know how to solve all the problems. We want our audience, our community to write and participate and share with others about what they're doing. We want people to tap into our community editorial process to bring to light the issues that are going on in their community, to bring to light problems that need to be solved, and to take some kind of an optimistic attitude towards solving them.
Another exciting piece is the Styrk Dialogues. How are those going to serve to empower people to get involved in the conversation?
Styrk Dialogues are a small group discussion. We will inform people by giving a 10 or 12-minute video presentation about a particular topic. We'll be sharing a variety of perspectives on it, giving some good background. And then you will be in a Styrk Dialogue and basically an enhanced Google Hangout type of setup with 10 or 12 other people working through a series of questions. And the idea is, you know, if we watch TV or if we watch a video online, eventually our eyes glaze over, we don't get as much out of it. But when you talk through it, when you ask questions about how do you apply those lessons to my day-to-day life, you internalize it and you think about it with others. And as we do more and more of those dialogues, we expect people will begin to think through ways they can be empowered.
Tomorrow, Scott and I will talk about the last value in our series, community engagement, and how it is the thread that ties all of our values together. Coming up after the break, Styrk sports contributor Fran Tarkenton will join us to talk some college football. And Netflix original series content was a big hit, but can they repeat that success with their own movies? Stay tuned.